It looks like a typical morning at Phillips Academy Charter School in Newark, New Jersey. But this year is something different. The school, once known as St. Phillips Academy, is now Phillips Academy Charter School. Last September, it converted from a parochial school to a public charter. The reason school officials say was primarily financial.
It was getting more and more difficult to raise the amount of money we needed from private donors, foundations, corporations to sustain this school.
Struggling to raise a $6.5 million operating budget, St. Phillips needed new revenue options. The New Jersey passed a law which allowed existing parochial schools to convert to public charters. Phillips Academy saw a new way to continue its mission.
We looked at this law and said, this law is probably written for a school just like us, because we weren't a real religious school. We didn't teach any religion here. And it said you had to qualify, you had to be a high-performing school, and it just seemed like the right thing to do at the right time.
I have seen Phillips Academy grow to greater heights. I don't believe that changing to the charter school, we have changed our culture or our spirit.
Phillips Academy joined an expanding charter movement in the United States. This growth, however, is nudging out parochial schools.
And the charter world will be open to many more families that could not afford the tuition at St. Phillips Academy. And so I think the original mission of the school when it was founded 25 years ago was really to serve the neediest kids in the area, and we are almost going back to that mission.
So are charter schools driving out the parochial sector?
They may be filling in the gaps for some of the independent schools and parochial schools that have had trouble surviving in particularly urban areas serving non-traditional populations.
School officials at Phillips Academy insist that they haven't seen any monumental changes. 95% of the curriculum remains intact. But unlike in the past, students will be required to take state standardized tests to prove the school's effectiveness.
I think the conversion definitely will allow a lot of options for the school. By being a public school, we have access to all sorts of grants and things like that that we didn't have access to as a private school.
As a charter, Phillips Academy hopes to continue its mission, now a quarter of a century old, and anticipates an even brighter future for students, parents, and teachers. From Phillips Academy Charter School in Newark, New Jersey, this is the Power Packs News Team reporting for the PBS NewsHour Student Reporting Lab.